Good morning, Professor Thorpe. My name is Alejandro Castillo Torrelli, and this is my effective management analysis for the Principles of Management class at Sterling College. Throughout this class, I learned the purposes and responsibilities of a manager. Beyond these responsibilities, leaders have spiritual perspectives and belief that they apply during their management. It's their duty to transmit this knowledge, but not to impose it. There are some keys to achieve an effective management. Personally, I believe that they are requirements that managers must dominate to improve an organization. These qualities are communication, subordination, innovation, and motivation. Communication is the fluid that connects all the elements within the organization, and this with its environment. Persuasion is a characteristic that a manager needs to dominate, to confront and resolve conflicts. Then, a manager must have total control and influence over his subordinates. There are two common ways of management. These are vertical and horizontal management. In vertical management, communication is directed only in one direction. The top management are the only communicators and direct all their messages to all their staff without any exchange. In horizontal management, they provide mutual communication between managers and staff, where bosses maintain a constant communication exchange with their subordinates and all their staff. In one side, vertical management destroys communication within the organization and creates misunderstandings between workers and the top management. And in horizontal management, provides information sharing with all the organization staff and allows the workers share feedback with the management and improve the organization as a whole. Subordination is the secret of efficiency. By assigning tasks, managers allocate responsibilities and get rid of job saturation. Managers must establish control mechanisms to monitor the progress with which their subordinates advance their tasks. Delegating does not remove responsibilities. Managers are the only responsibles. However, subordination is a tool to achieve optimization. Managers must always be in search of new ways to improve the supply chain. That's actually the main objective of manager. Boards of directors are always expecting effectiveness to reduce costs and generate greater income. Change will always complicate the relationship with employees. That's why innovation must go hand in hand with communication. An innovation model can be made up of 7 different criteria. The first is the strategy and the creation of a culture of innovation. This is based on the need to create a vision on the part of the organization. In other words, to set clear objectives for our company. The second is the resource management. This leads the manager to manage both the personnel and the material resources that the company has, and thus classify them according to their functions to promote innovation. The third criterion is the supervision and surveillance of the business environment, with which the company can make decisions and act according to how the outside moves. The fourth criteria is internal analysis, where constant performance supervision must be implemented, and also make rotations and changes in the staff to have fresh ideas and projects. On the other hand, identify the problems and weaknesses that the organization has. The fifth criterion is to promote ideas and new projects by the staff and subordinates in order to develop strategies to solve problems already raised within the organization. The sixth comes from the managerial part, where these ideas and projects are managed to result in research and development of new functions. Lastly, we have the monitoring and testing that is done on these projects to measure their effectiveness within the organization and capitalize on their results. Managers must inspire their workers to seek a better performance. Segmenting areas and assigning projects creates competitiveness and also helps to find new leaders. It is important to create an environment of rewards and incentives for employees who effectively meet their objectives, since these incentives help to increase the rate of optimization within the supply chain. Managers must train their staff and motivate them to achieve a personal development. They need to be ready for greater responsibilities. Within the training, there are different steps to achieve and complete development in workers. 1. Need. The first step in this process is to recognize the need of the company or each department. Then, analyze each of the individuals. 2. Design of the instruction. Here, the resources or methods necessary to carry out the training are gathered and the learning objective is fulfilled during the training. 3. Validation. This point, as its name says, validates the training through the participants in order to guarantee the validity of the program. 4. Application. This stage, workers show their skills and successfully promotes training. An effective management must be in constant development of these qualities to excel and thus create credibility within the professional area. On the other hand, the improvement of these managerial requirements help to optimize the production of the organization through the improvement and success of the staff who works for the management in charge. This is achieved with constant communication and motivation to the staff. Likewise, managers must develop subordinate management skills and implement innovative projects that can change the supply chain system to achieve short and long-term improvement. Thank you so much for your attention, Professor Torp, and I hope you enjoy it. Uh, Probably I'll see you next semester in Starling. Goodbye and have a nice one.